Hello, this is Dilly Majors. If you really want to know the secret of getting women to desire you and want to spend time with you, then stay tuned. I think you'll be glad that you did. Okay, so you're a young, healthy, red-blooded American male, and you'd like to connect better with women. You would like for them to be attracted to you and have them spend more time with you. Let me say this, you're very lucky, my friend. While you are young, I urge you to enjoy your life as much as possible, because these years will pass before you know it. And since you have an interest in sharing time with the ladies, this tells me you are attempting to make the most of your life. Good for you. I first want to tell you that I'm not one of these pickup guys who look to go out and score with several women to satisfy their sexual urges. This is not what I'm teaching. I want to show you how to find special ladies that you will enjoy spending time with. Ladies that you find very attractive. Ladies that will greatly enhance your life as you enhance hers. Don't worry about sex. Believe me, the sex will come. Trust me on this. Those kinds of relationships are really what make life fulfilling. If you don't trust me now, I believe you will discover it later on your own. So let's get back to the original question. How do you make women want to spend time with you? The answer to this question is very simple and can be illustrated with another question. How do women feel when they are around you? It's that simple. This is exactly the basis behind all personal relationships. We become friends with those we enjoy spending time with because of how we feel when we are with them. A great illustration of this are the popular kids at any school. A popular kid has lots of friends largely because of his or her popularity. Other kids feel like their personal status actually goes up by association with the popular kid, and it makes them feel good, even though in reality they might not even have very much in common. So now let's look at another common scenario that all of us have experienced or at least witnessed. Let's look at a painful breakup that occurs between a guy and a girl. Let's say the girl has decided that she wants out of the relationship for whatever reason, but the guy does not want the breakup. In fact, he strongly opposes the idea. He desperately tries to change her mind and tries every trick he can think of. He talks to her friends. He might even talk to her family members, trying to get them to side with him and talk some sense into her. Does this sound familiar? Now, getting back to our original topic, how do you think he is making her feel by doing all this? Is it really helping his cause at all? Think about it. She feels dread and aggravation, irritation every time she sees him or even hears from him. The fact is, the guy probably isn't thinking about her feelings at all in this scenario. He is only addressing his feelings. This is why pleading with someone who wants out of a relationship never works. Somewhere along the line, they have just simply quit feeling good about being in the relationship. And all the begging and pleading only makes it worse. We see this happen a lot when one of the two parties start getting very possessive and jealous, because slowly but surely over time, the other person starts feeling less and less good about being in the relationship. The best thing the guy can do if he ever wants to try to win her back is he's got to let her walk away and hope that she starts missing those good feelings that she once had for him. That's his only chance of ever getting her back, but so many times people just are not aware of this. Let me share a personal story with you to illustrate how powerful this idea of how the other person feels really is. Some years ago, I was invited to a dinner party. I went solo because my wife and I were separated at the time. I met an attractive middle-aged woman there who had a great personality. She was divorced, and we got into a deep discussion about relationships. We started sharing with each other the things that we really value in a relationship. I remember sharing with her about the things in a relationship that made me feel really good. And I described how that felt. And then she did likewise. And it was an amazing conversation. So the party ended and everyone went home. Around 11 o'clock or so that night, I was in my bed reading when my phone rang. It was the middle-aged woman that I had met at the party, and she asked if I wanted to come over for a nightcap. Now, this request really surprised me. To me, it just came right out of left field. But as I reflected upon it more deeply over the next few weeks, I realized that as I had described with her how I connected with someone in a relationship and how that made me feel, I had actually created those feelings within her. And she felt those feelings as I was describing them. So this created a strong connection between she and I. This is a very important concept that I will address in future videos because you really have to understand it. But for now, your takeaway message is that the secret to getting women to desire you and want to be with you lies entirely how you make them feel while they were around you. Now, if you don't believe me, take a look at a few of these pictures. This is the power of making women feel good when they're around you. Now, if you learned something from this video and you really enjoy it, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel and shared it with others. Also, please share your thoughts by leaving a comment below.